Hello there, Dr. Sheeper. Welcome back to another TGIF Talks, episode 83 or 84. I'm your host,
Maybe
Dr.
85?
Sheep. No, it's not that high. Joined by co-host Anonymous Phil.
Hello.
And the long-awaited, I don't know if it was awaited, but the long return of Will.
Hello.
All right.
Probation is finally over.
I was never on probation.
He just never, I don't know.
I was never available. Let's just go with that.
Pretty much. Roll the intro.
Wouldn't you like to get away?
It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday.
And they're always glad you came.
Wow, you look so young in that intro. These podcasts are broken down into 4 parts. First, we have How Your Weeks Have Been, followed by the news, followed by your comment, followed by a random 4th topic that I've yet to come up with, but I'll think of something. So, I mean, there's lots to discuss today within the last few weeks that has changed, but I mean, we haven't talked to Will in a long time. So, what has happened? I don't even remember. What was the last time you were even on?
I don't even know.
Phil, do you remember?
No.
Great. I'm sure.
I'm sure it was back at our place, though. Or Kyle's place.
I'll look real quick. Let me see.
Oh, he's looking. All right. I was gonna look, but
Wait, how does he... Yes. Oh, is he going to look through the podcast or what?
probably just look through the thumbnails.
Yep.
But there are a couple that you're in that, yes.
What?
There's a couple thumbnails that he's in.
That
Cows.
Like cows. What?
Wait, what?
You don't know about that podcast, do you?
Oh.
He'll see the title, though.
Oh my god. What? Do you even remember how we even got to that conversation, Phil?
We were talking about milk or something, and how I drink a lot of milk or something, or you drink a lot of milk.
Yeah, somebody drinks a lot of milk.
And then you made the correlation to yes.
Who drank the milk? Is that the...
Well, that's the whole podcast. The
Do
first
a
segment has its
do
own
a
title.
Command F for cow, and then search through all the thumbnails that have cow titles have cow, and you'll see one that's rather interesting title.
Well, there's cows doing kung fu.
Yeah, but just search cow.
Or you could just look up juice.
Yeah, search
God. Do I even wanna know?
Anyways, so I guess, Phil, did you have any questions for Will since he's been gone for so long? And you haven't talked to him?
Yeah, how's life? What you been up to?
Not a whole lot.
What's new?
Not a whole lot.
How's the wife?
How's the wife and kids?
Is that kids? Yeah. If you mention kids around his mom, she gets all spooked.
What? Yeah, how's the wife and kids?
Oh,
Good.
did you find it?
No, not yet. I'm still scrolling.
Oh, I mean, the cow juice was like only like a week or so, it was only like a few weeks ago. But just an FYI, that Saturday I'm watching you because I guess I need to babysit you. We're going to Christmas, so.
Okay.
Oh, he's coming?
Well, I have to watch him, so he has to go.
You don't have to watch me.
Yeah, he is your babysitter.
I was
Well-
instructed to.
What is this?
Despite the fact that you may be taller. Wait, did you find it?
What is this?
Will
Wait,
drink
read it.
cow titty juice?
Well, yeah. What is wrong with you guys?
Hey, to be fair, the commenters chose you.
To do what?
To be in the
We asked them, should it be Kyle or Will that we added? to the likes Kyle Titty Juice. We said, should it be Kyle or Will? And the commenter chose Will.
I couldn't even believe we got a comment back, but we did.
61 was the purple crayon one.
Was that the last time when we bullied you for calling you Harold?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
Harold deep throats his purple crayon.
No. I hate you guys.
Is that the title? I don't remember that.
No, it's Harold and the purple crayon.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that is the title for this thumbnail. The
Oh.
first segment is called Harold deep throated his purple crayon.
We can't put that on YouTube, Phil.
Why?
Worse.
There's a variety of reasons why. We're gonna get flagged.
You've done worse.
No,
Well,
I haven't.
all right.
There's
Wait.
One of
Wait,
your
could you-
thumbnails is a picture of Belle Delphine with a sticker over her butt.
But that's a thumbnail, all right? This isn't. This is,
All right,
this is
fine.
a title.
Fine. What if you type deep throat, but like you put like asterisks in some of the letters?
I'll look into it. I don't want to get. I mean, I'm already gonna get flagged and probably have my channel taken down for a week once YouTube picks up on the Cocomelon video. But
Oh, really?
oh yeah, do you remember PewDiePie's Coco song?
Yeah.
Yeah, that got taken down for the exact
But
reason.
like they banned his account.
Well, yeah, he couldn't post videos for a week.
Oh, I thought he just took a break or something.
Well, he has taken a break, but like,
Because it was after when he already announced that he was no longer doing episodes, every day. So I just figured, oh, he's just taking a long break.
no. That week was because YouTube was like, we gotta.
Well, I do know. Was that the same time though that they announced how his account? I guess some users couldn't log into his account, like they couldn't watch his videos. Was that like a whole nother thing?
That might.
Because I know there was a brief period of time where like YouTube like blocked people from accessing his videos.
Oh yeah, he got shadow banned, but that was a different thing.
That was a whole nother event. Okay.
But no, yeah, the Coco thing was he made a video that looked child friendly, but it wasn't. And
Yeah, kind of like yours.
oh, well, that's what I'm telling you. The Cocomelon one is literally a Cocomelon video, but with.
It's everything but.
So yeah.
It's a great video. It's a great watch, though.
Oh
Highly
yeah.
recommend.
Go watch.
It's a great watch.
It's something.
If you haven't seen it, go see it before it gets taken down.
Yeah, and like screen recorder or something.
yeah.
Anyway,
You have the video saved, right?
yeah, everything's on my hard drive still.
Oh, I see.
Anyway,
Wait, how long can you keep doing that though?
What?
So, like, videos take up a lot of space. How
I'll
long
just
can you keep
buying
saving?
hard drives.
Oh, so you're gonna be like smarter every day and have like 1,000,000 hard drives.
Until
And have
Linus
them all-
comes to build me a server, yeah.
I see.
Or I
Interesting.
build my own. But the channel has to take off before then. I suspect I will probably have probably 4 hard drives before we get that big.
Yeah.
That is my prediction. I hope
16
it's
terabytes.
I hope it's
That's a lot of videos.
I hope it's
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. The thing is though, it's the duplicates as well.
Oh yeah, because all the podcasts.
Yeah, which I decided
But
not
you
to-
don't you save the whole thing and the parts.
Yeah, because I realized that I don't want to delete the highlights because it's a lot easier to sift through a highlight than it is to sift through the whole podcast for literally 5 seconds of content.
That is true.
Yeah, it's easier to sift through a half hour rather than 2 hours. I mean, still, half hours worth of content still a lot, but it's a lot easier than 2 hours. Not to mention that it just my computer doesn't like it when you import 2 hours, and my editing software just breaks. But
I'm back, by the way.
I saw that you had left. What happened there?
I went and got food.
Ah. Anyways, so Phil has exciting news for us.
Oh,
Phil.
What?
I mean,
What is it? What?
What is it? What did you do this week?
Oh, they already know about that.
But no, they don't. But they don't want to. They have. But I don't think Will really knows, and I don't think anybody has like an idea of how it's been the past 2 days.
Oh.
yeah.
Well, I thought. Oh, I got a new job, but I thought we agreed not to talk about it.
Oh.
Right? Didn't we? Wasn't what our consensus was that we'd no longer talk about our
Oh
jobs?
yeah. Yeah. I guess we did. Yeah. I mean, you can at least say if it's going well.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could say that I didn't really do much. All it is just orientation. They have a whole big orientation thing they do for like the whole week. And so they have different people from different departments come talk about the company.
I'm gonna have to cut
But-
that out now, but
Oh, yeah.
anyway.
But-
But at least Will now knows. So yeah, who didn't the FBLA from high school just go visit there, Will?
No, I don't think so.
Or was it FFA that just visited? Somebody just visited.
Oh, yeah. You're
Maybe
going to cut
it
that
might
out,
have
right?
been FBLA. I'm not.
Yeah. What'd you say?
You're going to cut
It
that
might-
out, though? The company and all that?
Yes. I will cut it out. Because
But yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, it wasn't really a whole lot. I mean, just orientation, paperwork, listening to people. It's
yes.
fun, though. You learn a whole lot.
How have you met like a crap ton of people then?
Oh, yeah. I met the head up guy,
Head up guy.
like I guess, the boss,
Your boss or like the CEO?
like the president, yeah.
I haven't even gotten to do that yet at my job. I was supposed to back in like November, but he canceled. So
You weren't important enough.
apparently not. Apparently this paperwork was more important. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I forgot. Since the last time we talked to Will had a job this summer
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
wrangling cattle
Mm-hmm.
and getting bossed around by. How are we related to him? He's my dad's like cousin's, I think. Like
Dad.
yeah. So his stepdad's cousin's dad got him the job.
Let's see.
What a yeah. So
And how was it?
Fine.
Fine.
Did you learn anything from him?
Oh God.
He's a very
Nothing I can say on here.
yeah, I figured.
Oh, what? What? That's an interesting way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess he'd be.
Go on.
I'll call him Grandpa. Grandpa's very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Or your step grandfather.
Well, he's not even a. Technically, it'd be his step cousin grandfather, whatever that would be.
Yeah.
So
It's your dad's cousin.
yeah. It's
Oh, I'd
dad.
need to watch the Vsauce video. You know how the once removed and all that.
Yeah, I think it's his dad. It's my dad's cousin's dad.
Like, there's some way to properly say it, but yeah,
So he would
I get the gist.
He'd be like my first cousin, probably once removed. No, he's my first cousin twice removed. Because if he's my dad's cousin, so he's just my dad's cousin. Therefore, he's then twice removed because he's 2 generations, in my sense, from I'm 2 generations
The common ancestor.
from the common ancestors. So he's my first cousin twice removed. If I'm not mistaken. But we'd have to rewatch the Vsauce video. But yeah. Well, then I guess it's my turn now to share how I've been. It's been okay. I've been on TikTok.
Oh yeah, like every other Zoomer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been making TikToks, so
Wait, you make TikToks?
I do make TikToks. They actually have done surprisingly well.
Of like what? Just you doing you?
So like the one that's done the best of all my TikToks was a cranberry taste test. It's got 640 views.
Wow.
And then the one I made last night was about my stove. And it's got 587 views.
Do you add music to the back?
Yeah.
Like the oh no.
See, I had that one on a different one. That was on an older one though. I don't remember which one that was. I then also post them to Instagram, but they don't do as well on Instagram as they do on TikTok. So TikTok definitely.
Do you have a YouTube Shorts?
I could make YouTube Shorts. I just don't want to. Because the thing
Yeah.
about YouTube Shorts is I don't know what the rules are for like the music in the background.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that today, just uploading all those TikToks as YouTube Shorts, but then I was like, but what are the rules behind that music in the background? I'm sure you can't have it, so you'd have to just upload the video as normal, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother thing. And vertical, I want to do like some more complicated TikToks, but like it's so difficult. Like I don't know how to edit in TikTok. So I'm thinking about like making all my clips and then editing in my editing software, and then I can upload it from my computer. But I'm sure that's not how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I'm going to do it. Because I don't know how to use the other way, and I know how to use my computer, so. Anyways, I guess Will's currently muted. He must be eating. I guess, is there anything else we need to talk about in this segment? Anything else happened this week, day, month?
I'm back. I went to heat up my food.
What'd you say?
I went to heat up my food.
Is there anything that you've done the past month or weeks or years that we haven't talked about?
Anything that I want to talk about?
I guess.
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I don't really care. I'm just here because apparently
You have to
Phil
because
missed-
you need a paycheck.
apparently Phil missed me, so
Yeah, it's been forever.
Hey, you get to see him next Saturday.
delightful.
If you show up to Christmas, that is, Phil.
You're taking me.
Well, no, I'm not talking about Phil. If Phil shows up.
Why would I?
Because you
I
work.
gotta be there for the communism ball.
Oh, I don't know who's making it this year.
Oh, we may not
That
have
was
it.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but I don't know who's making it this year. No one's
Why
making
can't you
it
make it? Why can't you make it?
because it was expensive.
Then Todd and
Was
I
it
ate
really?
communism.
How much did it cost?
Like $90.
That's how much candy you put in there?
Yeah.
$90 worth of candy. Why? Your thing was massive too. It took like 2 hours.
Yeah, but it was fun.
It was fun
Then we got to the end.
Yeah.
I got communism and ate it.
It was perfect. That was
Yes,
literally how it was
yes.
supposed to go down.
though.
And it
You
worked
got communism
perfectly.
and lost everything.
But then he
No, I
ate
ate it.
What?
He ate communism.
Yeah, I know.
Hang on.
Him and our uncle were like, "What are you talking about?" And it's like, next year I'm putting those on plastic.
Yes.
I'll still eat it.
Soaked in arsenic.
I don't know. I mean, I haven't talked to anybody. No one's offered. I guess if somebody wants to front me the candy, I can help them make it. So, I've still got saran wrap somewhere.
I'm sure if you talk to mom, some arrangements could be made.
Yeah, I'm sure she would do it. Your mom would.
Sure.
If I was in a pinch and your dad wasn't around, she'd give me money.
Oh yeah.
She's very generous.
You're about as family as I am.
I'm more family than Kyle at this point.
Yeah, for real.
The man just sits in his room all day, comes out once in a while for food.
No, he comes out once in a while for
Chips.
What is he? Chips. No, well, no, I know he has gum, but wasn't there something else he does?
No, he just eats gum and chips.
You don't eat gum.
Oh, he uses it as if he's eating. He doesn't swallow it. I mean, he might, but he doesn't swallow it. He just chews it so he doesn't go hungry.
He uses it to get over his appetite.
What?
Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No.
He uses it so he doesn't have to eat.
Why?
Why not?
Our theory is he has an eating disorder and he won't tell anybody.
Could be.
He says he lives.
Very likely.
He says he hates eating, so I mean, he very well could have an actual eating disorder,
Could be, yeah.
and he needs help. But that's a different
See-
podcast for a different day.
Yeah.
Can we do an intervention?
Yes.
we get him on the podcast and it's just, as a fourth segment.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about what I was gonna do for like the 100th podcast, but I don't remember.
Okay. I was scrolling through and saw the 69th podcast. What did you guys do?
I don't think we did anything.
Oh.
I don't think there was anything special.
Yeah, we kind of
Just-
forgot about it. And we're like, hey, 69. Nice. And then kind of just went on. There was the OnlyFans podcast.
Yeah.
That one did well. Everybody's like, what? OnlyFans? Apparently people want to see a naked me, and that concerns me.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it concerns me.
I've seen you without a shirt on, and that's all I ever want to see
No
again.
one should ever see me without a
Like,
shirt on.
never want to see that again.
I don't want to see myself without a
It was
shirt on.
horrifying. It was horrifying.
I don't want to see myself without a shirt on. Anyways.
I don't blame you.
Anyways, I think we're ready for the next segment, so.
I'm surprised your eyes still work.
Oh, only one eye works. News segment time. The news. All right, let's share my screen here. I'll go live. Alrighty. So, big news today. The article's still under peer review. However, finally, a fusion reaction has generated more energy than absorbed by the fuel. Big news. Big news. Phil, what was your timeline for this happening?
For what?
A fusion reaction that would generate more energy than absorbed by the fuel?
Well, no, I said we wouldn't even have fusion
Well,
for like 20 years.
Well, they're saying they don't have ignition yet. However, they don't have ignition, but this is a step in the right direction and means they're very, very close.
You know, that's just the media talking. How well can you trust them?
I mean,
Let's be honest. The media can say whatever the hell they want just to, have the audience, be intrigued. Because their whole point is to write an article. I mean, they're not going to write an article saying, oh, yeah, it's 20 years away. Get your hopes up. No, that's not going to bring in an audience. They're going to bring in an audience by saying, yes, it's closer than you can imagine. How much closer? They're not going to announce that because it turned the audience away.
I mean, you could just go read the non-peer reviewed article and then leave your own peer review.
Yes, but the layman person isn't going to do that.
But you will.
I would. I would.
Then go do it.
Not right now. Eating.
Well, yeah, you're obviously on a podcast. I can't have you go read for 10 hours and then come up with a conclusion about what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so yeah, very big progress. We're gonna have fusion. I was reading an article not too long ago. They were talking about how to terraform Mars, and they were talking about how to generate an electromagnetic field around the planet.
What are you doing, Phil? Killing someone?
What?
What are you doing, Phil? Killing someone?
That is not the discussion of this segment.
Did Phil kill someone? The fourth segment. We're discussing fusion right now. We'll put the body back in the bag and we'll discuss it later.
I'll rebury it later. Don't mind what I'm doing.
Okay, I'll leave it be. Go on.
Anyways, so I mean, there was this art, and they're talking about methods for putting in magnetic field around Mars, and they're like, yeah, this. I don't remember which one. I don't remember how they were going to do it, but they're like, yeah, this is the best one. But however, it just requires fusion, which we don't have. But by the time we get to Mars, we might have it. And I'm thinking to myself, but they were doing all this around the planet, and I'm like, but we don't need it to be all the way around the planet. We just need this electromagnetic field to be localized where the astronauts are. And where the Martian residents are. We don't need it on the whole planet. I mean, sure, it'd be nice, but like realistically, it just needs to be, probably 100-mile diameter, and that's about it. If that. Hello?
Yeah.
What do you think, Phil?
That's still huge.
Well, I said 100 miles, if that. You probably don't even need that. You probably just need like a 50-mile diameter.
That's still big.
Well, yeah, but it's not a whole planet big.
True.
Even 50 miles, you probably just need it big
Yeah,
enough
but
so it doesn't screw with communications.
No, but my point is 50 miles. Think about how many spacecrafts, how many round trip missions you would need to bring that sort of material to Mars.
If they don't just build it there.
Out of the rock they have?
Yeah. I mean, if you're building
Do they have, but they still have to build the resources to refine the rock.
They could bring that with them.
Yeah, but can that all be done in one mission?
No. But, I mean...
Exactly, that's my point.
But truth be told, though, I think kind of the idea is to send robots, use the robots to build a base, and then send humans.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Elon Musk, I don't think really cares. He's going to send humans once he's capable of doing that. So... whether they can get back or not...
Yeah, that's besides the point.
That's besides the point. Let him die.
I feel like that is the point.
What, just let him die?
No, to keep them alive.
Well, that wasn't the... Well, see, the Russians didn't care. The Russians didn't have plans to bring people back.
Yeah, true.
There is a dead dog in space, by the way.
Well, probably not still in space.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure Luna's capsule deorbited, but no, they put Luna into orbit and then she died because they just left her up
Nice.
there.
They forgot.
No, the Russians didn't have a plan to bring her down. They put her up there, and then when the oxygen ran out, she died.
That's nice.
What? And why'd they use a live animal for that?
Well, they were testing what was going to be like in space. This was like the 50s.
But they had to use a dog?
What
They didn't have
you
laws back
used?
then.
The U.S. used a chimp, but at least we brought the chimp back. Hello?
Yeah, but it seems to me like you should figure out how to put something up there, bring it back, then try it with life.
Oh, they didn't care.
Yeah.
They had a method.
It's Russia. They still don't care.
I mean, even the cosmonauts, the first cosmonauts, Gagarin, they didn't care. He knew he could die up there because they had a method to bring him back, but they weren't sure if it was going to work. And that there was going to be no rescue mission, and that there really wasn't a plan to bring him back. If he got to come back, great. If he didn't, oh well. But that's Russia for you, you know. They just
They don't really care.
They just murder people because they can. I mean, look at Stalin. He murdered what 100 million people to ration bread. So
I don't think it was that high. But
yeah,
yeah.
it was.
I thought it was like 20 million.
No. How many people did Stalin? Oh, it was only 20 million. I thought it was. I thought it was like 100 million or something.
No! 100 million, that's ridiculous.
I guess. I mean, because it's
20
like,
million is ridiculous.
yeah, 20 million is pretty.
It is still a lot, but 100 million is like, what? No.
I mean, the population of Russia did just drop under his regime. So
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he killed him.
let me look at my meme tiers. Maybe I had it as 20 million, and I'm just remembering it incorrectly. Where is my meme tiers?
Yeah.
Here
Forgot
it
about
is.
your YouTubers.
Killing 40 million people. I'll have to look
So
into it. 40
You've had
million.
it wrong all the time.
Well, I'm shocked no one ever.
So your
corrected-
meme's wrong.
Maybe. Well, we'll see. Maybe there's a 20 million I'm forgetting somewhere. Anyways, there is another article to talk about. SpaceX begins building orbital launch pad in Florida.
They begin building it, or they begin planning to build it.
They've begun building it.
They've already broken ground.
Yeah, I mean the FAA or whatever, whoever, the construction of pad at Cape has begun. Confirmed the launch pad. Look at the historic launch complex 39A. The pad used by six commercial flight food international station for NASA. Blah blah. Is hollowed space right ground. No more. Yeah, I mean he's got, which is interesting. I thought he was gonna do orbital launches at in Texas, but maybe I'm sure he's probably building it both. The site has largely stayed dormant since then. Then much of Starship development has tested happening in SpaceX's Starbase in Boca Chica. On such ready, the two fully stacked Starship rockets staying next to each other will soon make this real, he wrote. Next generation rocket, yeah. Either way, I also read a thing. An email from Musk leaked that said, if we don't fix the production issues for the engines of the starships, SpaceX will go bankrupt.
It's nice. It's always good.
Delightful.
Cause like,
It's always amazing
and
thing to do.
basically what it is, and he said basically what happens is, if there is a market crash, SpaceX can survive it, but if the engine development is too slow, people won't invest, and since there's already so little investment, since it's a market crash, SpaceX will go bankrupt.
Amazing.
Now, bankruptcy isn't the end of the world. Certain bankruptcies just allow you to restructure. More than likely, what Musk will do will just sell some of his Tesla stock. I mean, the man is worth almost $300 billion, so he can do that. I mean, he did it to pay the taxes, so. Although, then it caused Tesla stock to drop. By the way, Will, were you wanting to buy Tesla stock with me, Kyle, and Phil, or?
I don't think so.
Oh, I didn't think so either.
Why?
I think it was just Kyle and I, and Phil. Oh,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I wasn't.
yeah, we still probably could. What is Tesla stock price right now? Stock price. Never mind. It's higher than I thought. Oh, but it's coming down. What's the month? Yeah, it's down for the month. 6 months. It's still up for the past 6 months though.
No.
Year to date, 5 years. Oh, it's 1 year. Sorry, 5 years. Here we go. Look what it's done.
Been going down.
A little bit, but I mean that's partially because of Musk.
Yeah.
It's actually
Wait, what is it at?
it's at 1,051.75.
So what?
Yeah, that's over. That's like $400 each.
It's doable.
Doable, but I don't have $400. We were just talking today at work about something about.
You don't have $400.
Well, I do, but after I pay my bills, probably not. Let me look. I don't even know. I've been like waiting for some checks to go through, so I don't even know how much money I have in my account. I still need to deposit your check you gave me.
But you get on that?
I'm working on it.
What do you mean you're working on it? What does it mean to be working?
Oh yeah,
working on it. You're not doing it
After I pay my bills, I do not have $400.
in your checking.
Nope.
Okay. Never mind then.
I only have like $480.
Oh, so you still have $80 to spare.
Yeah, but my internet bill alone is $70.
Oh, you don't need internet.
Right. YouTube, aspiring YouTuber doesn't need internet. I'll remember that.
Well, at least you don't need fiber optic, 300 megabytes per second internet.
It's not. Even then, my gas bill is still more than even if it was like $10, I'd still be living with like $20, which means I can't buy groceries or gas.
And your second electric bill.
No. I don't owe any money to the electric company. They owe me money.
Oh, really?
They owe me like $120 some odd dollars.
Oh, you got it figured out?
Oh yeah.
So like what, you just talked to them and they were like, oh, sorry? Or
No,
what?
they're like, you're reading your bill wrong. And I'm like, oops.
What do you mean?
So I still don't know what the deal with the bill thing was, but I was just reading it wrong. And I don't know. My bill is due on the 15th of each month.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that. They send me the notification at the beginning of the month or at the end of the previous month, but it's not due until the 15th.
So what was up with the $50 charge or whatever?
There never was. It was basically, I was reading it wrong. When it says negative, that means they owe you money, not that you owe them money. Which makes sense when you really think about it. But, for somebody who's never paid a bills before, that's not very intuitive. You just see minus $80, you pay it.
And so now you don't have to pay electric bill for a couple of months?
Yeah, I don't have to pay electricity till like next year.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, my bill isn't that high in the winter. So
how much extra did you pay?
Like I said, they owe me $120 some odd dollars.
So he's good for like 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, good for like a quarter of a year.
Did you manage? Whatever.
Like I said, I didn't know that negative meant they owed me money. That's not. They don't tell you that. That's not inherent. They just tell you you owe us minus $80.
Interesting.
It will be fine.
What?
Yes, it will be. I just gotta pay my electricity and gas bill sometime before the 15th and 24th, and I will be okay.
Wait, so do you still have to send them a check or no?
No.
Oh.
I don't have to do anything. They said, don't even worry about it. I'm like, all right. You can come back in like January or February and check. I'm like, okay, will do.
Handy.
It is handy. I don't have to worry about having to pay that money.
You should just put even more in so you can be good for the rest of the year.
Yeah, until you forget about it.
Yeah.
And you miscalculate and use too much, and then they're like, hey, you owe us money.
Oh, is it that time of the year again?
Oh, is it? I wish I could pay all my utilities like that sometimes. I mean, I guess you could do that with your rent, but I don't have that kind of money to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If I had 12 grand, I guess I would, but I don't have 12 grand, so. Anyways, yeah. Good times. Good times with Dr. Sheep. Good times at the apartment. We're figuring things out. Anyways.
I
Hey,
haven't
Will, when
seen.
are you gonna? Hey, Will, when are you gonna make his bed? So you can stop sleeping on the floor.
When I get funding. Will said
Hold
he's
it,
willing to
Brian.
do it whenever.
Yep.
He's finally available. I saw you did well at Parley Pro.
I did.
Yeah. I see you're also the tallest person in the entire chapter.
I am.
How tall are you?
6'2".
Dang it, you're still not a Chad yet. I mean,
What's the
what?
What's the height for that?
6'4".
Oh, I'll get there.
Yeah. I mean, you also have to be like 6'4", 200 pounds, but 200 pounds is a
Get
little.
there.
What?
I'll probably get there.
Yeah, how much do you weigh?
140.
Oh boy.
You're quite thin.
Bro, I still got 60 pounds on you. You got some. Gotta make up some
What?
ground.
Me?
No, I have 60 pounds on him.
Oh,
Which means, despite the fact that he's taller than me, I can still throw him around. Because 60
well, I'm
pounds...
sure I'm sure a 2-mile-an-hour breeze could too.
60 pounds is a lot to move.
Yep.
Like when we were camping and you hit me with that bat, and then you saw me get angry, and you're like, "Oh no!" And then you tried to run away.
Oh no!
And
Oh no!
yeah, we were camping, and he hit me with a plastic bat, and I got pissed. I chased him down, had his arm like bent backwards, about to break it off. He's like, stop! Good times, good times.
Has he figured out how to run yet?
No. If we had a... What?
What? Figure out how to run?
You still can't run. What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
The last time I watched you run, you were like stumbling over yourself, about to fall onto the ground. And the time before that was at my graduation, where I jogged 4 blocks and you were like 3 blocks behind me.
Oh yeah, I remember
Actually,
that. I
sorry,
was
I
there.
sprinted 3 blocks and you were still a block behind. You were still like 2 blocks behind me. It doesn't help that I was kind of conditioned at the time, so that's my
Are
bad.
you
Not a
conditioned now?
I don't know.
Have you got back into peak performance?
So I'm not running, but I'm using the bike, so it's hard to say. Because the bike's such more relaxed than like running a mile every day. So
That is true. Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I could probably... My legs probably wouldn't get tired. But as for like, my lungs and stuff, they might get kind of fed up with it.
That's my problem. I just run out of breath.
Yeah. My heart would get pissed at me, but my legs would be like, bro, we can keep going all day. Because, I mean, you're on a bike, so it's already a lot more work for your legs than running. If you have the resistance on, anyways.
What do we get from SpaceX to this?
I don't know. Something about how much you weighed, but how did we get to the... Oh, because I brought up the FBO. I have no idea.
What?
I think I just brought up the Parley Pro thing, which brought up Which I then started thinking about that you were the tallest person in the photo.
You
Yeah.
know?
How there's also like only like 5 guys in the entire chapter as well.
Yep.
Is that small?
Well, the chapter actually looks pretty good sized for once. So it looks like the new teacher's doing a pretty good job. It's just all girls.
And all the guys are in junior high.
Or all what?
Junior high.
Oh, except for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
He said all, him included.
So yeah, you'll be. Yeah, I don't know. Also the president's what, like a sophomore or a junior?
Sophomore.
A sophomore.
Or no, that's a junior, sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say sophomore is the president. Oh my god. We had a junior as a president as well, but that's just because the only senior who we trust to do it never showed up to. She hardly ever showed up to meetings because she was always doing sports. So
We only have one senior in our entire chapter, so.
look, but that I blame the previous person.
Yeah.
I think the current administration will do a much better job.
Yeah.
And I think, just judging by how big, I'm assuming the junior high class is for how many people are in there, the chapter's got a bright future again, finally.
Yeah.
The alumni, that's a different story. They need a swift kick in the butt.
Well, you see, our last advisor
Burned
kept
all those bridges.
kept asking the alumni for money because she kept spending all of it.
Yeah, because she was laundering. She was
Uh-huh.
embezzling.
And
Wait,
so
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was embezzling the money?
Yep.
yeah. So like she would apply for a bunch of grants and stuff and then use the money for stuff that wasn't even for the grants. So if a grant officer were to come out to our school, we could lose a lot of money. And it's not even our fault. Like we didn't know she was doing this.
Yeah, and I love how they didn't like make a big article about it. They didn't like tell the media like they probably should have.
No one knows about it.
They just fired her. Nobody has any reason. Nobody knows why.
Yep.
I mean, people know why, but like
Yeah.
publicly why. That should have been
Mhm.
leaked. I really feel like somebody should have leaked that.
You just did.
But we don't have any names though, and there's
Oh,
not
that's
enough people
true.
that watch this. Trust
But
me.
yeah.
If 10-11 watched this, it'd be nice, but they don't. Anyways, I guess if I had hit on the 10-11 girl that was at the Josh fight, I guess it'd be a different story. But I didn't do that, so. That's
What a shame.
It is
Yeah.
a shame.
Like anything would have come from that.
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Okay.
Anyways. New segment time. The comment.
The singular comment? Like one?
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
actually, it looks like we do have a few comments this time.
The comment. The singular.
We've
Just
been saying
one.
that as a pun because very few people ever comment, but we do have a few
Oh.
more comments
You
than
see-
usual.
I don't watch the podcast, so I wouldn't know.
You don't, yeah, you're also not in them anymore, so, you know.
Yeah, I only watch the ones that I'm in, if I'm being honest.
But that's so weird. You were there. I
Yep.
just re-listened to a podcast. I don't remember which one it was. At least a segment, anyways, because it was in. I was going through the top videos, and it was one of the top segments, and I was like, "Oh, which one is this?" And I listened to it, but I don't remember which one it was. Anyways,
Yeah.
420 subscriber special. The water
Nice.
bottle commented, "Incredible work."
What was it? I didn't even know this happened.
You need to watch that.
You need to watch it. There's some good editing.
People love the video.
Very well done.
Unboxing a Swift SW350T lab microscope.
Why is this video still popular?
Because it's a popular microscope.
Is it really?
I don't know, a video that gets 4.5 thousand views. Maybe the microscope is slightly, popular. It's like the best deal on Amazon for a microscope. So.
Do you still have your microscope, or is it your
It's
parents?
right here.
Oh,
on my
he threw it
box.
away.
I did
He
not
threw it
my
away.
microscope
He threw it away. One video. His brother
Oh
threw it
no, we
away.
made 2 videos and threw it away. No, it's down
He
here.
couldn't.
I should have
couldn't
gotten
fit
a
it.
macroscope. A macroscopes are more useful than a microscope for someone like us, but
He couldn't fit it in the move, so he just threw it away.
Well, no, he couldn't get enough of your blood, so he decided that's enough.
I still want to do that. We still need to look at some blood sometime, but I don't know how we're gonna do
You looked
that.
at my blood
Well,
because I
yeah, but
happened
we
to get
couldn't
a
see any
random
cells.
bloody nose. What?
But we couldn't see any cells.
I know.
But I think it dried up too, didn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
think
definitely
that's part of the
did.
problem. We'll
It
come up-
definitely-
You gotta
did.
you gotta look at it fresh.
Next time, we'll just cut him.
I do not approve.
That's too bad.
I do.
That's
I
too
do.
damn bad.
Me too.
I'm tired of this grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
Well, too damn bad.
Okay, I mean, if we have a vote, all right. If we,
Oh wait, can you gotta soundbite that?
all right, I'll have to make a note of the other 80 sound bites we do.
Well, it's too damn bad.
Anyways, I mean, if he's really serious, we can have a vote by the council. But there's already 2 votes in favor and only 1 against. And I think,
No, the other one will abstain.
and I'm pretty sure Kyle will either abstain or literally just be like, "I'll do it myself," and grab the knife out of our hands. Or he'll say, "No, let's just use my blood," and then grab the knife and start cutting himself.
Self-harm is not a joke.
I know it's not a joke, but that's Kyle. Anyways, back to the comment. Betty Nor, I don't know how you even say this person's name. Trying to fix the echo. Bro, I was in a kitchen. I'm sorry. Brevity is the soul of wit. Okay.
What?
Get to the stated subject. Leave out the personal color. Listen here,
What?
bud. This was my first unboxing and so I didn't know what I was doing. So I'm sorry that I told a story about why I wanted to buy a microscope. All right, I figured.
Oh, they didn't want to hear the backstory?
Apparently,
They don't
not
want to
this
hear
time.
about your life, Doc.
I guess.
No one cares.
That's why you watch the podcast.
Nobody asked.
Hey, the apartment tour got 16 views.
Good for you.
I mean,
Good
compared to what the videos have been doing lately, that's pretty damn good. So,
Don't remember asking.
people are interested. Anyways, AI, STIs, black holes, and pumpkins. Oh my.
Yeah, do you like the title?
Oh god, you just had
Come
to
on.
sneak that one in there.
Oh yeah. I had to. I was saying it to myself, and I'm like, it needs the oh my. The water bottle commented. He was laughing at timestamp 5254, and I don't remember what that was, but it was
Well,
something.
click in the
Figure it
video.
out. Yeah, just click on it. It'll play. That's how timestamps work.
Ugh,
Yeah.
fine.
Didn't you know that? What kind of YouTube fanatic are you?
I think we're just bullying Doc today.
I didn't.
I thought we were
didn't say-
teaching him.
All right, I didn't. All right, I'm okay. Okay.
Wait, what? That's what he said? That's what it was?
Don't look at me. All right.
What?
Did you click on this timestamp or not?
I'm sharing my screen. Give me a minute.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to myself and society.
But society doesn't care.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Because a lot of people. Oh yeah, I was literally watching it, and so it's almost like right at the timestamp.
My
too.
brain, and the issue is it's hard to
Hey,
describe.
it's me!
A lot of people look.
I could wait too.
Just go find a nice lesbian couple. Oh yeah.
Okay. Either way, give me 13 years, and then I can tell you
I'll get back to that.
how difficult it is.
Well, you could just ask our aunt Sunday.
Well, yeah, she's what 14.
13. Oh yeah, no, she's
No, but
14.
women
Yeah,
are
she can
good. I
drive.
feel like women are better at keeping track of dates.
Oh, this is, yeah. I mean,
You're
women
comparing
are better.
13-year-old males and 13-year-old girls. I feel like girls are naturally better at remembering dates and things they want to attend.
Well, you
What?
know, see, this is on my brain, and but sex, there are.
They have great suggest new ideas.
The question is, are men getting lazier, or have men always been this lazy, and the bar was just set so low that we never noticed? And now we're noticing
I would not be
because
surprised if
women
that's true.
are just showing up and just like, it's like, you wrote something down? Who does that? Right? I don't know if that's,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's an interesting question, but nobody wants to talk about it or think about it because they think it's sexist. And that's right up to where it leads up to. So yeah, I'm assuming that general area is what the water bottle was discussing. Anyways.
Yeah, he wants us to find a lesbian couple and take their kids.
The what?
Oh yeah, so you know how we were talking about you and your scheduling, and
In my what?
your
Your
scheduling
scheduling?
conflicts.
Yeah, your ability
Oh.
to keep a good timetable.
And
Yeah.
I was like, you know how teenagers are, and he's like, no, I don't. And I'm like, well, and he's like, I'll get back to you on that. And I'm like, all right, see you.
Phil was never a real teenager. Phil went from 12 to 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
No, he just got stuck at 12.
yeah,
I would agree to that.
there's
too.
some truth to that. I mean, think about it. You were what, Phil? You were like a freshman in high school, helping us make stupid superhero movies.
That is true. I've been acting like a 12-year-old ever since. Just haven't grown up.
Nope.
And now that I got a big boy job, I went straight to 21. Just completely skipped my teenage years.
Yet here you are on a podcast with a 14-year-old
And somehow they find a way to bring me back in. Just when I think I'm out, I'm back.
Oh, you're never out. You'll never leave. You're like
That's
Jesse in
creepy.
Breaking Bad. We'll lock you in the meth lab.
Yes, because we definitely have one of those.
Working
I
on
wouldn't, as a viewer of this channel, I wouldn't be surprised if we did.
it. We don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
We
feel like-
don't?
no, I don't feel like. But I haven't. Every time I go to a gas station, they have free matchbooks. I grab a matchbook so I can harvest the phosphorus off of it one day. Because I don't want to spend the money on it.
Nice.
Oh, I think my phone just died. Cool.
That's
All right.
nice.
I
You don't
guess-
need it.
Oh, well.
All right, I guess I'll just have to read the comments the old-fashioned
there.
way, which is going to each video.
On a book?
No. Anyways,
Oh,
the water
you're
bottle.
dumb.
All right, PewDiePie, review my apartment, please. The water bottle commented, 640. Feels like I'm back in freshman geography class. Laughing, crying emoji face. What an easy class. He slept.
Oh, is that the map?
Yes. Man, I'm gonna point something out here. The water bottle slept through that class.
Hey, you forgot to upload the stars.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered.
And you also didn't show a view.
No,
You
yeah, we
said
did.
here. Oh, did you?
At the very
Oh,
end.
yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah. So you talked about the door. We didn't show the stars.
Yeah, I gave up on that.
Did you let what's the thing hanging off your ceiling?
The what?
The thing on your ceiling held up by 2x4s.
What about it? Hello?
What's it called?
My planetarium or
Yeah,
On the ceiling.
that thing. It's jank.
oh yeah,
I
very
hope,
jank.
I hope one day it just falls.
It will if it won't. It'll never like just like collapse.
I bet it will. Just because you built it.
You want to go
No,
just-
I.
you want-
Me and
one day's gonna
Outback
fall on your
used.
head.
Me and Outback used some pretty nasty screws in it.
No. What'll happen is you'll just randomly be walking at the right time, it'll collapse, and the light hole will go right over your head.
I
And you'll
won't.
just be in the middle of this whole thing.
The only thing that could happen is if it slips off the blocks that are like keeping it like level. But
Yeah, that's another thing. Your blocks are jank.
but
Yeah.
only a like. But I do have one leg that doesn't have a block underneath it. Maybe a few more. So
Doesn't surprise me.
yeah. Truth be told, we're not sure if because the boards were all put up level. I think it's the ceiling, to be honest.
Yeah, blame the ceiling.
Have you ever
Sure.
looked at an
Sure.
apartment before and
Blame
like looked
the
at the
ceiling.
ceilings? Nothing's level at apartments, all right?
Oh, I got it.
Anyways,
Excuses.
we're still not done with the comments.
Sure, blame the contractor.
I mean, that's what every other person in the world does.
Except for the contractor. They just blame the lumber.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so we're on the gaming channel now. I'm never enough.
Wait, we have a gaming channel?
Yeah, you were on it.
I was?
Yeah, remember that live stream we did the other day?
Oh, that was on the gaming channel? I didn't even know we had one. I thought that was on the regular
We've
channel.
had a gaming channel since May.
Oh. Well, I don't
I
watch
mean,
the videos. How do you expect me to know this?
I thought I told you, and I'm pretty sure I did.
Can we remove him from the board?
What board? Oh yeah, the board. I mean, I think Buck probably would be interested in joining the board. So,
Yeah.
How long has it been since you've even talked to him?
huh?
But that's how easily replaceable you are.
How long has it been since you've even talked to him?
He sent me a meme the other day, so not that long.
That does not count. Like, actually had a conversation with him.
It's been probably a month or so.
That's not bad.
No, we were talking about the soundboards. I think was the last thing we talked about. Or him coming on another podcast. One of the two. Anyways, I'm never enough. Minecraft Let's Play 71. Cop it. I'm pretty sure this was actually, you know what? This is just a bot, so we're gonna ignore him. He wanted me to check out his SMP, and I'm like, no. Oh my god, it's loud. All right, working on myself. Bedrock Let's Play number 4.
You're doing what now?
It's a Bedrock Let's Play.
Oh, okay.
The water bottle commented 50% farming building, 50% beetroot eating. Yeah, I didn't have any food besides beetroots, and beetroots, you have to eat like 1 billion of them just to like feed yourself. Villagers piss me off. Minecraft Let's Play 72. The water bottle commented, a rivalry as old as time. Dr. Sheep versus villagers. Yes. I've been fighting villagers for a very long time. Even back in the old Skyblock days, I was fighting villagers.
Wandering traders are the worst.
I just murder them and take their leads and leather.
Same.
Sometimes I'll trade with them just because I'm like, ooh, I don't want to go walk 80 million miles for that. Anyways,
I've never traded with them. I just kill them.
I have. They have useful stuff sometimes. Here's probably another bot, but I'm gonna read it anyways. I cried. Minecraft Let's Play 73. And Bensie's Games. Great video, dude. Thanks. And that's all the comments. So, future of the channel. So, I had an idea for a short film, or maybe a series of like 2 short films potentially. If you want to hear my pitch.
For it.
What?
I said go for it.
Okay. So there's this guy. He and he
You
joins
sound
this,
like a joke.
he joins this gang when he's like 16 or something because he needs money for whatever reason. And he's pretty smart, and the gang leader's like, "Listen, I want you to cook meth for me." And the guy, but he's like, and so the guy's like, "I'm going to pay for you to go to college to study chemistry. And then to launder all this meth money, I have a unique way to do it. And we're going to use a church because churches don't pay any taxes. So we can use the church to launder the money without ever paying a dime in taxes." So, naturally, the guy's like, "I'm pretty much in debt to you for life because, you know, I really need the money. So sure, whatever."
Wait, what is this? Is this a Breaking Bad ripoff, or what is this?
I'll tell you how I came up with the idea. I can't say it on the podcast. But it is similar to Breaking Bad in a way.
Does it have anything to do with your neighbor?
And what?
Does it have anything to do with your old neighbor?
No.
Oh.
So anyways, so the guy's like, "Since we're going to use a church, I want you to go to seminary school as well." So the kid gets his degree in chemistry and becomes a Catholic priest.
A minister.
A minister. So then he gets his own parish, he gets his own church, and he starts making meth and laundering money. And one night the church gets broken into by these 2 kids, and he's in there. I don't remember what he was doing, but he went in there to like pray or something, and he heard them in the back. Well, this isn't exactly a priest, so he has a gun with him. And he walks back into the back room where the kids are like grabbing, like the glassware, not the glassware, but like all like the valuable like stuff at a church. I don't know what maybe there's some money, whatever from the donations. Anyways, and he walks in there, and the kids are like, "Get out of here, old man. Nothing to see here." And he pulls out the gun, and the kid's like, "Whoa, thou shalt not kill." And he shoots the one kid in the leg. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" And they're like, "We need money, man." And he's like, "What else do you rob?" And he's like, "Why do you need money?" And it's like, "Oh, we don't." It's like, "Why do we have to tell you?" And then he's like, "Well, I'm holding a gun." And then also he shows his tattoo because he's in this gang. And the kid's like, "Oh my God, we're in the same gang. We don't get paid enough because they're dealers." And he's like, "I thought you guys got paid, let's say like 50. And he's like, "No, we're only getting paid 25. I don't know what did actually break down to. I'd have to rewatch Breaking Bad and use those prices. But anyways, I'm like, "No, we're only getting paid 25. And so then some other stuff happens that I'm not quite sure of that just kind of further pisses off the priest. So then he goes back to find these kids. And he's like, "I have a job for them." So every Sunday at the last service, the boss shows up to gather that week's cook from the priest. And so he uses the boys and himself to trap and kill the boss after service one day. And then after that, basically the priest kind of takes control of the gang First, just ruling it by fear, telling them, hey, the boss is gone. I'm in charge. And if you have a problem with it, well, you're going to have to deal with it when the boss comes back. And the boys are like, bro, you can't keep this up. You know, somebody's going to get smart. And so, like, the second in command at the time, it's just like, he's figuring it out. And so they kill him. He goes to drop off the cook to him one day, and he kills him. And so then, like, now it's like, holy crap, you know, sends this shockwave of fear through the gang. And, you know, now everybody's scared and like, oh my God, this guy's our boss. And I haven't really gotten much further what happens to it after that. Whether or not he's going to want to get out, or whether he's going to get too cocky and get caught. I don't know. But a lot of the guys at work I was telling them about, they're like, that's actually kind of interesting. One kid was like, it reminds him of the show The Ozarks. Because spoilers, if you for the Ozarks, if you don't mind. Hello?
I suppose.
So in the show The Ozarks, there's this family who kind of runs the area. They're very wealthy because they grow poppies. So they make opium.
Puppies?
Yeah, poppies. The flower.
Oh, I said puppies.
No, not puppies, poppies. The flower. And and so they run the area, and they use the priest because he's very gullible, and they use his church to peddle drugs. So, but that's not how I didn't know about this.
Wait, they make it in the church?
No, they don't make them in the church. They use like the services to deal the drugs.
Oh.
So
They make it underground, right?
I have no idea. I've never seen the show The Ozarks. Just one of the guys at work was telling me about it after I told him my idea for this.
See, in my opinion, the best, well, aside from the laundry facility, how they're able to mix the gases or whatever to release clean fumes, I like the one how it was in the dump yard, the graveyard with all the cars, and like literally like the hole to get down in there was underneath that old car.
Oh, for the Nazis?
I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, that was at the very end of the show, and that's what Jesse worked out of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was the Nazis. You like that one the best? I mean,
it was a good way to conceal it. Yeah.
I mean, there's it's on private property. You're out in the middle of literally nowhere. So yeah, why not? I never really liked the pesticide one, because if anybody knows what meth smells like when you're making it, they're gonna know that's what that smell is.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, I can't imagine meth smells like pesticides. Just gonna point that out, all right? I mean, if they do, then props to them, but I doubt it smells like pesticides. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that's a short film I could work on instead of maybe the Russian one. I don't know. Short films are difficult to make anymore. Just trying to get people out and having the right weekend off and finding time. Maybe when I take all those days off in April. Obviously, Phil, you can't, and neither can Kyle, so maybe not. I don't know. It will be a pain. We'd all have to like coordinate time off.
Yeah.
And just spend a few days making this. And also for this, I'd have to get some fake guns. I'd have to figure out how to make meth. Fake meth, not real meth. I'd have to figure out how to make fake meth. So that'd be a challenge. But, yeah. Anyways, so, Will, have you come up with any ideas for videos? I know Phil just sent me a video idea the other day.
Oh, with the moon.
with the phone.
Oh,
Yeah, we were gonna throw your phone off the balcony.
oh yeah, that one. Yeah,
Huh?
that one.
Yeah. We could yeet your phone off my balcony. Just yeet.
Well, I was thinking about the parking garage. But yeah.
Oh, that would work even better. That's even higher. Yeah, and it'd be a little safer too. Don't have to worry about any cars
Mm-hmm.
or people.
Yeah, for people. Your neighbor, your bottom room neighbor,
Yeah,
walks out, and you're like,
just a slow clunk. Actually, you know what, Will? Wasn't it the last video we were in was the egg test?
Yeah.
Were you in a podcast after that, or was that like the last video you were in?
That was probably the last video I was in.
Yeah.
Swinging that chicken back and forth.
Oh, it wasn't a chicken. It was pork.
Oh, yeah, you were right.
That pork was very tasty, though. I'll say that.
Picked it up with the string and almost hit you in the head with it.
Oh my god, I forgot. I still haven't uploaded that video.
Really?
Well, the
Wait, what
egg
video?
video is up, but the pork one still isn't up. I think I'm uploading that in a few weeks, I believe.
What's the pork one?
How to cure a pork.
Oh,
How to cure a ham. How to make your own ham as a DIY. Oh my god. Yeah. Well, I guess that was another video idea I had. Was make your own corned beef. Which would be a fun video. I've always wanted to make my own corned beef, so. Not like cooking it, because that's not very hard. I mean, I'll show you how to cook corned beef, but like how to cure your own corned beef. It's probably cheaper than buying it, because corned beef's kind of expensive. Just get some cheap, crappy brisket, because it won't matter, because once you cook it, it all kind of tastes the same, and once you cure it, it kind of all tastes the same, so. But any ideas, Will, for videos? Otherwise, we'll figure out a fourth segment idea.
Not really.
Probably?
Said not really.
Oh, not really. Well, then, fourth segment time, a random topic that I don't remember. I thought I had something written down in here. Give me a minute here. Hot dog. My life is a hot dog.
What?
That was the last video. The first segment of the last video of the last podcast. Phil, did I ever ask you about the alien zoo?
no.
Well, I mean, I've got two topics here, so I think we've discussed the one, but this one is from Seinfeld, and I thought it was a fun topic. So, if either one of you, were abducted by aliens, would you rather be in their zoo or in their circus?
Yeah, like in the circus.
Circus, yeah, circus.
You both?
What?
Wow.
In the zoo, I was going to say, in the circus, you'd be forced to do weird things.
Oh,
In the
so
zoo, you can just hang out.
yeah. See,
Yeah,
that's-
but if I'm in a zoo, I feel like I'm just a trapped animal.
But here's the thing about the zoo, though. So they're gonna put you in like your natural habitat, and as far as they're concerned, natural habitat for a human being is sitting in front of a computer or a TV all day playing video games.
Yeah, but what if I don't want other people judging me?
I mean, they also would probably give you like a female counterpart, and they're gonna like try and like make you have babies.
And what if I don't want that?
And
So okay, hold on. So Phil is denying free and open sex here.
Oh, so you're telling me you would do it out in the open, in front of other aliens?
They're aliens. What's it
yeah,
matter?
they're
And
aliens. Who
also,
cares?
you don't have to do it. I mean, it is a zoo, so they might make you do it in front of everybody, or they might not. Kind of depends on how close your anatomy is to them. If your anatomy is really close, they're probably gonna want you to do it at night, like most humans do. So, but
Unless you're the milkman.
God.
Oh my God, Will. So I was talking to him last night, and he didn't believe me, and then he thought about it. And I was like, yeah, the milkman always screwed your wife back in like the 50s and 60s. And he's like, is that a thing? I'm like, yeah, it's a thing. The milk, and I told him, like, the milkman is this busy guy, right? Probably doesn't have a wife. Even if he does have a wife, he's constantly on the move, you know. And he just shows up to your house, brings you something that you want. Your husband never sees him. He's never going to talk to your husband. Your husband's not home. Your husband really doesn't care. Your husband doesn't give you a lot of love and affection anyways. And the milkman, what's he care, right? So
Yeah, and then you get and then you get second rounds with the Iceman.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if we're in the 30s, yeah. Yeah, so it's like the milkman screws your wife. And the wife has every opportunity to, because why wouldn't you? So anyways, so Will agrees with me that you would rather be in the zoo.
Yep.
See, a lot of people do want to be in the circus because their idea is that, well, I get to see maybe the planet. I also potentially get to see, like, you know, the galaxy or whatever. You know, what if these aliens...
I'm going to travel.
And they're also like, I get a chance to escape. And I'm like, where are you going to go?
I'm sure it'd also be treated better than in a zoo, maybe to some extent, because they want me to be healthy and able to perform.
Yeah, but they also... Circuses are notorious for animal abuse.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of there's like less and less circuses because people don't like seeing animals do that kind of stuff. And so they do, like, there was one where they do like a laser show of like holographic animals. Because people don't want to see real animals there. And you can do cooler things with lasers anyways, so. But, anyways. So, yeah. Oh, so, yeah. I would rather be in a zoo because you get to, sit around all day, kind of do whatever the heck you want. You might get a partner as well, you know? And, that sounds like a good life, you know? Maybe they'll give you some fake tasks to do or whatever. You know, maybe they'll let you make YouTube videos because, like, well, that'd be like an animal having, like, a social media page. And so, like, why not have the human run his own social media page? So, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't have to work. Not have to worry about getting paid.
What did Seinfeld want?
I don't remember what their... So, Jerry was circus. George was definitely for the zoo. He was like, I might...
What was Jerry's argument?
I don't remember what his argument was. I'd have to rewatch the episode. It's just a cold opening, so it wouldn't take much, but I don't remember what episode it is. But this was a while ago. I was just like, I wonder if we can get a lot of discussion out of it. But I guess not. Yeah, but Jerry was like, yeah, I mean, what's the worst you gotta do? You know, because George was like, yeah, I don't want to put those guys in my mouth, you know.
Hello.
Hi.
What? Oh, hi to you too.
Oh, your roommate's home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you see him a lot more now that you have work 7 to 3.
Yeah, somewhat.
Well, geez, this is going to be a shorter podcast. This is a very short segment. I do have another topic we could discuss for this fourth segment if you're interested. Is anybody interested? No.
No.
Oh, okay then. General consensus has been reached. We are, that's it then. Okay then. Anyways, what a short podcast. Will, you're a bit of a buzzkill. You took all the. Phil doesn't have anything to discuss. Last time we were yelling at each other. This time it's just like, so how's the weather? You're worse than Kyle. Anyways, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. New podcast every other Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. And good night.